the tent. Now it puts us in quite a sort of a vulnerable position. We have no backup tent at this stage, so obviously there'll be a bit of frantic work going on back in Resolute to try and get something in place, because it'll be very sunny. So, good weather.
Carpe diem. You're still in the race.
Thank God. I thought you were coming to tell us we weren't. The look on your
I know, you both became in so somber.
So serious, I was feeling physically
I was
sick.
really trying to look serious,
Yeah,
so
and
you
you
wouldn't
managed
suss
it.
which way it had gone.
You didn't know.
You might have to cut this, but you're a git.
You didn't know.
Okay, it's 2 minutes to 8 on Monday morning, and this is the day of the restart of checkpoint 1 on the second leg, and the clock starts at 8 whether they're ready to go or not. And at the moment, Carpe Diem are the only team that looks to be ready.
I heard you say we were the first ready. We had to be. We had to be. We have to start redeeming ourselves. We have to start moving faster, or if we can't move faster, move slowly for longer.
What's the world's easiest race? Because that's what I want to do next.
Hello.
Are you excited to be going?
Yeah, it's good to get back on this again. Get going. It's been the worst bit, but it'll be good to get going and done with. Longest leg. So it'll be good to get there. Home will be in sight in about a week's time,
Yep.
hopefully.
Once you've done this one, it's all downhill.
So they say. Right.
Here we have a bit of a team hero here, in terms of we had no idea we were actually going to need a firefighter on this checkpoint.
Pass on that one.
But turns out to be quite useful in the end.
I can be useful sometimes, but it's not my fault though. I wasn't there, it wasn't my fault.
What are my tactics the next leg? Well, we've got 2 or 3 options really. I think to airstrip it's pretty one-way traffic. We had a contingency plan, but I don't think it's going to work, not in these conditions. So I think we just go to airstrip, follow the beach because we have to because of the open water, and then take a view when we get to the islands to see whether we're going to cut through or go round. But everyone else is listening, so I may be talking a whole lot of ...
Now, the plan for next leg is we start off with a lot of broken bindings this time. I think you got my poles then. So we're going to start off on foot, get through this boulder field. There's a bit of flat light out today, so we've got our flat light goggles on. Hopefully be able to see the way forward and just keep cracking on really. We haven't got any particular strategy. Get up there and go as long as we can, as hard as we can.
Excellent.
Crack on.
So the last few teams just making their preparations to restart the race from checkpoint 1 onto their second leg.
Good luck, it's the longest leg. Stay in one piece, keep your heads down, good luck, and we'll see you at checkpoint 2. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
We know where they're going.
Good luck, guys! Good luck, guys!
The competitors have now departed from checkpoint 1 and are heading out on the longest leg of the polar race. Meanwhile, the checkpoint crew begin the hard slog of manually carrying 600 kilos on poles up the side of Polaris Mine to the runway, ready for departure.
We just had a bear sighting on the runway, so we've just been doing a little patrol just to make sure it's heading away from us. The plane should have departed and be with us in about half an hour. And thank God no sign of the bear anymore. But guns ready, just in case. Yeah, welcome to our office. We've just popped into a little hut on the runway just to take shelter while we're waiting for the plane to turn up. Thankfully Gregory's bear's buggered off. But that was the thrill of his trip so far, I'm sure. Just definitely going by the look on his face.
Arriving back in Resolute Bay, we quickly find the drama has continued out on the ice. Roddy has gone through the ice up to his waist and got wet, and Blue Tits have encountered their first polar bear.
Did he pull race control over? Hello Blue Tits, go ahead over. Okay, did you skip?
Seen another bear?
They fired a banger this time to, and it went off, but it's still sort of hanging around.
Hello, it's the Blue Tits here. Day 2 of the second leg. We've had a slightly less eventful evening tonight, touch wood, because there have been no polar bears yet, and last night we had 2. So we were absolutely scared. It was not good. We had to fire off a lot of bear bangers. We were visited by one, which was injured, and it had bloody paw. It's obviously hungry, and it was rummaging in our pulk. So we ran out and fired a bear banger, and then we had to scare it off with kind of deep voice noises. I'm not sure how deep they were, but it seemed to work. Then it came back again, so we had to do it again. And then we got visited by another one, which was bigger and was not very funny at all. But that soon ran off when we fired a banger, so that's lucky. And then we didn't really sleep that well. Or when we did go to sleep, it was late, and then he kept hearing noises in the night. And then, yeah, then we went. Then we had to get up this morning, and we've had a really hard day through loads of rubble. How far did we go?
About 16 miles, rubble only, with
Rubble
our
only.
newly weighted hulks, which are not funny.
We were walking a lot of the time. It was absolutely knackering. So both of us are ready for bed, really. But we thought that we'd just give you a snapshot of last night. We didn't have time to do it then because we were obviously too tired between phone calls back to Polar Race Base Camp.
All the preparations are made for checkpoint 2, loading all of the kit, fuel and new supplies for the racer's next leg.
We're out at checkpoint 2, just overhead at the moment, and the visibility is really very bad. Not sure if we're going to be able to land. Yep, we've just landed back at Resolute. Very disappointing trip out to checkpoint 2. Bit disastrous, the weather was not good. It's fine here, it's fine 30 miles south where the races are, but just where we want to land, it's absolutely crap. So
it's like this famous book I read many times. It's called Sod's Law.
The situation on getting a flight out to checkpoint 2 is not looking good, so Jock and myself head to the weather station in the hopes of getting some more up-to-date information.
And we're lucky to get a good day, because all this is great.
Armed with up-to-the-minute information from the Canadian Weather Service, Jock returns to Ken Boric Air and persuades them to try again. The flight flies out and successfully lands with Rob and Casper manning checkpoint 2. At South Camp, Top Gear are almost ready to part on their race to the magnetic North Pole. Clarkson's in 4x4 and Hammond is on a dog sled team.
Oh, you're not actually smiling, are you?
No, I'm grimacing at the cold.
Oh.
I'm having my photograph taken, which, as you know, is the worst thing in the world.
It's...
We nearly caught you, you feckers! Ron, there's a bear outside. I went, that's not very funny.
Ron,
She's
there's
like,
a bear.
no,
But you're bear bang
there's
as
a bear
well.
outside. I was like, oh my god! I'd have gone.
Welcome, boys! Iceman coming! And it's round your neck!
We're here.
All good?
Yeah.
Not bad. How are you?
Oh.
Okay.
All right. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Chris, you're looking pretty aged there with all that white stuff in your beard.
Thank you very much.
How was it?
Sorry?
How was it?
It was all right. We got lost as well as we usually do. Took the wrong course on the first 2 days, but we made up for it for the last few. No, it's good. We're all feeling very good.
Really, okay.
Well done, chap. Warming up for yourself.
Oh great, we did 17.5 nauticals today.
Good, well
Fantastic.
done.
In 10 hours.
Fucking hell.
So we really went for it.
Roddy, you're looking quite exposed there. Your face all right?
Yeah, I should be. I think so, yeah. So it feels fine. The different Raymond the Rocket here. He needs some spare parts.
How you doing, man? That's looking very, very white.
I think he needs hot chocolate o'clock.
Yeah. Raymond, you need to come inside the big tent.
Yeah.
I've unclipped
There
you,
you
Ray.
go, I'll
Take
send
that
you that
off.
one.
When did you get in? About now again?
No, we've been in for about 3 hours.
Come on, Jan! Right through the line! Right through the line!
Hey!
All the way through the line, Martha!
You've had a great day.
Well, we only had 6.5 miles to do today.
Oh, okay. Well, we got told it was 8. So, yeah, we weren't expecting you for a while, yeah.
Oh,
you guys have flown.
No, it's about 6.5 miles, so...
How was it?
Windy, very windy, very, very bitter this morning when we got up. But obviously when you know that you're coming into a checkpoint, you just crack on, don't you? You don't bother stopping for food or anything.
But I agree,
But so much stronger
We were
as well,
amazed.
this
I
leg.
tell you, we bumped
Yes,
them on
yeah.
You know, I mean, this leg was easier, although longer than the last leg. I finally learned how to get in my sleeping bag. I'm sleeping better than I've slept for years.
I think there comes a point in this race where, you know, things begin to look very much the same, you know, when you go through 42 miles of rubble. And rubble, when you say the word rubble, it sounds like little stones of ice along the sea, but in actual fact these things are the size of buses, double-decker buses, and it just 42 miles of that just breaks you. And I think James turned to me on the 2nd day or the 3rd day, and we were tired, and I've never seen him like this, and he said to me, I'm broken, the Arctic has broken me. And I just thought, oh God, halfway through leg 2 and my teammate's breaking. But James saw the bear. You saw the bear.
I was outside just doing the Valances and things, and I sort of looked up, and about sort of 20 feet away, and there was this big bear just looking at me. And I froze, and I said, "Jake, bear, bear, bear!" I was shrieking, and then like sort of just looked at me, and then just like sort of wandered off. So quite fast actually. It looked a bit scared. We both just looked at each other, and it sort of sniffed and ran off. And went to the other team.
I happened to notice some white fur on the outside, but I foolishly didn't even say anything. I just thought, oh, whatever. Because literally, we just had the cooked